Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Grace. Have you ever wondered if that daily walking routine you've always believed in is actually doing more harm than good as we age? For many of us over 70, that regular walk, or even other simple habits we've always believed in, may be working against our precious bones and energy. I've seen countless patients, like my beloved Mr. Harrison, unwittingly put themselves at risk of serious falls or broken bones simply by sticking to the same old habits. What if the things you believe are keeping you healthy are secretly sabotaging your independence? Today, I'm going to reveal 6 essential, often overlooked strategies that can change the way you age. Stay tuned until the end, because these simple, practical insights can literally revive your golden years, helping you feel your best every day. Number 1. Smart movement choices. Your body's best friend in the golden years. Now, let's talk about something many of us, including myself, grew up believing: the more you move, the better. We see our neighbors power walking for miles every day, and we think that's the gold standard for staying fit. But here's a common misconception, something I've observed countless times in my practice. For folks over 70, pushing yourself too hard, especially with activities like those long, strenuous walks, can actually create more problems than it solves. It's not about laziness, it's about wisdom. Let me explain a bit of the science behind this, in a way that truly resonates with what your body is experiencing. Think about your joints, those crucial points like your knees, your hips, your ankles. After decades of faithful service, the cartilage, that soft, cushiony padding that keeps things gliding smoothly, starts to wear thin. It's just simple mechanics, really. When you push your body beyond its current capacity, when you're exerting yourself too much, you're essentially encouraging bone-on-bone friction. This leads to inflammation, that deep, persistent ache and stiffness that makes getting out of bed a real challenge some mornings. The core why behind this isn't complicated. It's that simple wear and tear, compounded by the natural changes that come with age. Our sense of balance, for example, isn't as sharp as it once was. We tend to lose some muscle mass over time, and our bones simply don't mend themselves as quickly as they did in our youth. So, what was once perfectly fine, what was even beneficial for your body in your younger years, now needs a gentle adjustment. It truly does. You know that feeling, don't you? That persistent knee pain that lingers for days after what you thought was a good, long walk. Or feeling utterly, completely drained and exhausted afterward, instead of feeling energized and refreshed. That's your body, gently, sometimes not so gently, trying to tell you something. It's whispering that perhaps your current routine needs a rethink. It's not asking you to stop moving, it's asking you to move smarter. And this isn't just my observation from behind a desk. Research from esteemed organizations like the National Institute on Aging consistently points out that appropriate exercise is the true key to healthy aging, not just any kind of exercise. The crucial part, my friends, is making sure it's tailored to you right now. I recall a wonderful patient of mine, Mrs. Schmidt. She was such a vibrant lady, always so proud of taking her dog, a spirited little terrier named Buster, for an hour-long walk every single morning. She truly believed this was her secret to staying spry. But after a few months, she started complaining of this deep, nagging hip pain. She'd brush it off, saying, "Oh, it's just a little ache, Dr. Grace, part of getting older." But it wasn't. So, what's the practical solution here, you ask? Instead of those long, sometimes grueling, walks, let's focus on movements that are shorter, more frequent, and much more intentional. Think about incorporating some gentle stretching every morning when you first get out of bed, just to get the blood flowing and those muscles awake. Consider a relaxed, leisurely 15 to 20-minute stroll around your block, maybe even 2 times a day if you're up for it. Or for those days when getting out feels like too much, try some easy, seated exercises right in your living room. Prioritize activities that genuinely help improve your balance, like a beginner's Tai Chi class at the senior center, or even just standing on one foot near a sturdy counter for a few seconds each day. And think about building a bit of core strength with some light resistance bands. They're inexpensive and incredibly effective. But above all, and this is truly important, listen to your body. It's constantly sending you signals, if only you pay attention. Stop trying to push through the pain, my dear friends. Stop ignoring those little aches and warning signs. Instead, let's start moving with purpose, gently, respecting the amazing machine that is your body. Your body has been your loyal companion for decades, It's earned your utmost care and affection now more than ever. Treat it kindly. It's truly not about not moving at all. That would be just as detrimental. It's about moving smart. A little bit of the right movement, tailored to where you are right now, will go an incredibly long way in keeping you independent, comfortable, and truly thriving. If this new way of thinking changes how you're going to approach your daily walk, or any exercise for that matter, please take a moment and comment "smart" below. I'd love to know what resonates with you. Number 2. Drink more milk, your bones' best defense. Now, let's turn our attention to something incredibly foundational: the strength of your bones. A common misunderstanding I often encounter among my older patients is the belief that once you've passed your younger years, it's simply too late to do anything about building or protecting your bones. Or perhaps they might cut back on milk and dairy, thinking it's too heavy or unnecessary now. But, my dear friends, this is a serious mistake, a silent oversight that puts your precious bones at significant risk. It's like neglecting the foundation of your home. Eventually, things start to crumble. Let's dive a little deeper into the science, into why this becomes so critical as we age. As we gracefully mature, our bodies simply become less efficient at absorbing essential calcium from the foods we eat. It's a natural slowdown, much like how our metabolism might not be as zippy as it once was. And here's the kicker: if you're not getting enough vitamin D, that amazing nutrient that acts like a key, unlocking your body's ability to actually absorb that calcium into your bones, well, then that calcium you're trying so hard to get from your diet might just pass right through you, doing very little good. The core why here is really a double whammy. We're both absorbing less, and often, consuming less of what we need. Our bodies simply don't process nutrients with the same youthful vigor as they once did, and sometimes, our appetites or taste preferences can shift, leading us away from vital sources of nutrition. It's a silent, ongoing process that many people aren't even aware of until it's too late. So, how do you know if this might be an issue for you? Have you been feeling a general weakness, perhaps? Or finding yourself getting tired more easily than usual? Sometimes, these seemingly unrelated symptoms are actually your body's quiet way of signaling a calcium deficiency, even long before a serious fall or fracture ever occurs. It's a subtle whisper that we often miss in the hustle and bustle of daily life. But don't just take my word for it. Reports from the Surgeon General's office, focusing on bone health, consistently highlight dairy products, and especially good old milk, as powerful sources of both calcium and vitamin D. This isn't just an old wives' tale, my friends. It's solid, verifiable science. Please, my friends, don't wait for a fall. Don't wait for a painful fracture to take action. Start protecting your bones, your very framework, today. Every sip truly counts. And while milk is a fantastic source, let's remember that a balanced diet featuring other calcium-rich foods like dark leafy greens and fortified cereals is also incredibly helpful. But for sheer ease of use and absorbability, especially when you're looking for that crucial combination of calcium and vitamin D, milk is incredibly hard to beat. If you're planning on making that glass of milk a regular part of your day, please comment "bones" below to let me know. It's a great way to stay accountable and inspire others. Number 3. The power of a smile, your natural mood lifter. Let's shift our focus now to something incredibly simple, yet profoundly powerful for your emotional and even physical well-being: your smile. It's so easy to get caught up in the worries that often accompany growing older, the aches and pains, the quiet moments of loneliness, or even the profound grief of losing loved ones. In those moments, we can easily forget the simplest, most potent tool we carry with us every single day: our own smile. And believe me, I've seen countless patients walk into my office with a heavy heart, but just a glimmer of a smile, even a forced one at first, can begin to change everything. Here's a little bit about the science, about how your brain works its magic. When you smile, even if you don't genuinely feel like it at first, your brain receives a signal. This little cue tells your brain to release those wonderful, happy hormones, endorphins. These aren't just feel-good chemicals. They're your body's natural painkillers and stress relievers. They actually make you feel better, easing anxiety and even helping to combat feelings of sadness or depression that can creep in when you feel a bit isolated. It's a beautiful internal feedback loop designed to lift your spirits. I remember a patient, Arthur, a kind gentleman who had recently lost his beloved wife and was struggling with profound loneliness. He came to me, his shoulders slumped, and told me he hadn't truly smiled in months. My heart ached for him. So I gave him a small challenge. Arthur, I said, every day, just try to find one tiny thing that makes you want to crack a smile. Just one. It doesn't have to be big. So, here's your challenge, a simple yet profound action plan. Make it a daily habit to actively seek out moments to smile. It could be looking at a cherished family photograph, watching a funny show, calling a friend who always makes you laugh, or simply savoring the comforting warmth of the sun on your face. If you need to, practice smiling in the mirror. The more you do it, the more natural and genuinely effective it becomes. It's about building a muscle for joy. Please, don't underestimate the profound power of your own joy. Don't let life's challenges overshadow your ability to find moments of happiness. Start radiating that inner sunshine, that inner warmth, from within. Now, of course, a smile isn't a cure-all for clinical depression, and sometimes professional help is necessary and should be sought. But it is a powerful, free, and immediate tool you have at your disposal, right now, to lift your spirits every single day. It's a good first step, a gentle nudge toward better well-being. If you're ready to embrace more smiles in your life, please comment "joyful" below. Let's spread some happiness together. Number 4. Talk more, your brain's best friend. Let's move on to another vital aspect of thriving in your golden years: connection. Many of my patients, especially those who've lost a spouse or whose children have moved far away, tell me they simply don't converse as much as they used to. It's so easy to slip into quiet routines, isn't it? But that silence, while sometimes peaceful, can slowly, insidiously diminish your mental sharpness and leave you feeling truly isolated. It's a quiet thief of vitality. Let's delve into the science of why this human connection is so incredibly vital for your aging brain. When you engage in conversation, your brain becomes a bustling beehive of activity. You're actively listening, processing incoming information, thinking up responses, recalling memories, and even planning for future interactions. I think of Doris, a quiet, gentle woman who lived alone. She used to come to the weekly book club at our senior center, but initially, she barely spoke a word, preferring to listen. I encouraged her to share her thoughts, even just a sentence or two. Over time, she blossomed. She found her voice, sharing vivid stories and memories, and her recall actually improved. Her children, who visited regularly, called me, almost in disbelief. "Dr. Grace," her daughter exclaimed, "Mom is like a different person since she started chatting with her friends. She's remembering details from decades ago." It was remarkable to witness her transformation simply by engaging more. So, here's your action plan, a simple but effective strategy. Make a conscious effort to reach out. Call a friend or a family member, a true conversation, not just a quick check-in. Join a local senior group or club. There are often wonderful options at your community center or local library. Strike up a conversation with the cashier at the grocery store or simply greet your neighbors. Even a brief chat can be incredibly valuable. Video calls are fantastic for seeing those beloved faces, closing the distance between you and your loved ones. Technology, used wisely, can be a great friend here. Please, don't let silence steal your mental sparkle, your precious memories. Start connecting. Your brain and your heart will genuinely thank you for it. While meeting in person is wonderful and always encouraged, technology also offers amazing ways to bridge distances. A quick text message, a friendly email, or a video call can really shorten the miles and help you feel involved and engaged. It's about finding what works for you and making it a priority. If you're Makamatingo, call a loved one or strike up a conversation today. Please comment, connect, below. Let's build a network of happy, connected minds. Number 5. Sunbathing, your bone's best friend, your mood's ally. Let's talk about something truly elemental, a gift from nature that many of us take for granted: sunlight. I've noticed that many older adults tend to spend a lot of time indoors. It might be due to mobility challenges, perhaps bad weather, or simply falling into a comfortable routine. What we often forget is that one of nature's most wonderful gifts, the sun, is also a crucial source of something essential for our bones and our mood: vitamin D. And if you're not getting enough, you could be missing out on a powerful, natural boost to your overall health and vitality. And this isn't just an intuitive observation. It's backed by solid research. The National Osteoporosis Foundation and many other leading health organizations strongly recommend safe sun exposure for vitamin D synthesis, noting its critical role in bone health and overall well-being. This isn't some newfangled idea. It's a fundamental truth about our health. I remember George, a spirited gentleman who used to love working in his garden, pruning roses, and tending to his vegetables. But after a particularly harsh winter, he became quite weak, withdrawn, and rather sad, having spent months cooped up indoors. His vitamin D levels, when we checked, were astonishingly low. It was a clear link. We started him on a plan. Safe, short bursts of sunshine in his backyard, perhaps 15 minutes each day, along with a vitamin D supplement. And within just a few months, he felt remarkably stronger. That spark, that get-up-and-go spirit he'd lost, came right back. He even started working in his beloved garden again, a true testament to the power of that natural light. So, here's a simple, actionable tip for you. Make an effort to get about 15 to 30 minutes of direct sun exposure each day. Ideally, this should be in the early morning or late afternoon, when the sun's rays are a bit gentler and less intense. Let some skin be exposed, your arms, your legs, your face, but always be careful not to get sunburned. You don't need to bake in the sun, just enough for your body to work its magic. Even sitting by a sunny window can help, though direct sunlight is best for vitamin D production. Consider combining it with a few gentle stretches or simply reading your favorite book outdoors. It's a little daily ritual that pays big dividends. Please, step outside and soak up that glorious sunshine. It's free, it's natural, and it's incredibly beneficial for you, both physically and emotionally. Now, it's important to always protect your skin from excessive sun exposure to avoid sunburn and the risk of skin cancer. If direct sunlight isn't feasible for you due to your location, mobility, or skin sensitivity, please talk to your doctor about a vitamin D supplement. But a little natural sunlight, safely enjoyed, is truly powerful. If you're planning on stepping out and catching some rays today, please comment "sunshine" below. Let's all embrace a little more light. Number 6. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Nature's treasure chest of nutrition. Let's move on to what we put on our plates. It's incredibly easy, as we settle into routines, to fall into the habit of eating the same few things, or to reach for quick, easy, processed foods. But time and again, I've seen how neglecting our colorful friends, the fruits and vegetables, can lead to a whole host of lingering health issues. From sluggish digestion to a weakened immune system, it's a common oversight that impacts nearly every part of your body. It's like trying to run a top-of-the-line car on low-grade fuel. Eventually, it's just not going to perform at its best. And this isn't just common sense, though it feels like it. Research from respected organizations like the American Heart Association and the CDC consistently emphasizes the immense benefits of a diet rich in fruits and vegetables for preventing chronic diseases and promoting longevity. It's a cornerstone of good health, universally recognized. I remember a patient of mine, Sarah. She was a lovely, kind woman, but she rarely ate vegetables, preferring simpler carbohydrates like pasta and white bread. She frequently complained of feeling tired and always had issues with her digestion. We worked together to slowly, gently introduce more colorful vegetables into her diet. Just a handful of spinach in her morning scrambled eggs, a few berries with her breakfast. It wasn't about drastic changes, but small, manageable steps. Within a few months, her energy levels soared, and her digestive problems improved dramatically. She even started enjoying her food more. She told me, "Dr. Grace, I feel lighter, brighter, and just better." It truly transformed her daily life. Please, nourish your body with the very best that nature has to offer. Start adding more color to your plate today. Your body will thank you for it with renewed energy and vitality. And remember, it doesn't have to be exotic or expensive produce. Simple apples, carrots, and spinach are incredible powerhouses of nutrition. Even a handful of frozen berries blended into a smoothie can make a massive difference. It's about consistency, not extravagance. If you're committing to adding more colorful produce to your diet this week, please comment "rainbow" below. Let's paint our plates with health. Number 7. Regular health checkups, your compass for a long, healthy journey. Finally, let's talk about something that can feel a bit like a chore, but is arguably the most important compass you have for navigating your golden years: your regular health checkups. It's tempting, especially if you generally feel pretty good, to skip those annual visits to the doctor. We often think, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But for us seasoned folks, that mindset can be a silent saboteur. Things can break slowly, subtly, without any obvious symptoms until they become a much bigger, more complex problem. This isn't about looking for trouble, my friends. It's about preventing it. And again, this isn't just advice from your friendly neighborhood doctor. Every major health organization, from the American Medical Association to the World Health Organization, emphasizes that preventative care and regular screenings are the bedrock of healthy aging and longevity. It's a universal truth in medicine. I vividly remember William, a proud, independent gentleman who hadn't seen a doctor in many years. He thought he was fine, just getting older. But during a routine checkup that his daughter had gently, but persistently, insisted upon, we discovered he had early-stage prostate cancer. Because we caught it early, his treatment was incredibly successful, and he's now healthier and more active than ever. He often tells me, with a twinkle in his eye, "Dr. Grace, that checkup saved my life." That's the power of prevention, my friends. So the solution is clear and simple. Schedule your annual physical or your wellness visit if you're on Medicare, and don't procrastinate. Write down any questions or concerns you have beforehand. Be open and honest with your doctor about how you're truly feeling, both physically and emotionally. This is your dedicated time to take control of your health, to partner with your doctor in building your best future. Please, don't gamble with your health. Make prevention your absolute priority. Pick up the phone and schedule that checkup today. You owe it to yourself and to your loved ones. These checkups aren't just about medications. They're also about discussing lifestyle, nutrition, mental well-being, and how everything works together. It's a holistic approach to keeping you thriving, not just surviving. If you're committing to schedule your annual checkup, please comment "prevention" below. Let's all stay proactive and healthy.